Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Cooking with a Twist of Faith. You are cooking with me, Sabrina Bright. I am Sabrina Bright. So guys, I am coming to you with another fantastic recipe. Let's have a look at what we are going to be cooking today. On today's menu, we are going to be cooking pork chops and brown gravy, garlic mashed potatoes, corn on the cob, and fresh salad. So guys, without further delay, let's go ahead and look at the ingredients that we are going to need for this fantastic meal. So guys, we're going to be working with several stations today. We are going to be working with our garlic mashed potatoes station, and we are going to be working with our pork chops and brown gravy station, and our corn on the cob station as well. So let's look at the ingredients that we are going to need for our pork chops and brown gravy. You are going to need pork chops. You are going to need half and half or heavy whipping cream. You are going to need cornstarch. You are going to need pepper and salt. You are going to need basil leaves, parsley flakes, oregano, adobe seasoning, paprika, the smoked paprika, garlic powder, onion powder. You are going to need garlic cloves, bell peppers, and onions. Here's what you're going to need for our garlic mashed potato station. You are going to need garlic. You are going to need potatoes. I have 3. That's going to be enough for my family and I. You are going to need butter, chicken broth, and heavy whipping cream. And then for our corn on the cob, you are going to need your corn on the cob. This is the frozen corn on the cob. And you are going to need some butter for that. And actually guys, that's not the frozen, that's the fresh. So my mistake on that. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do is chop up our bell peppers and our onions. And I have 2 bell peppers I'm going to be working with today, the green and the red. And I have half of each one because I'm working with 2 bell peppers, so I don't need to get 2 full bell peppers, just a half of each is fine. So we're going to go ahead and slice these, and then we'll prepare to dice them. Also guys, the last time I made brown gravy, I made some extra and I froze it in the freezer. So I've taken it out and I'm going to use it for this meal because that will be less time spent. So it's good when you are able to make a little bit extra and freeze it for the next time. And that way it makes it a lot easier for you. So we're going to be working with some brown gravy that I've already made from scratch and froze. So I'll still have to add to it, but I don't have to add as much to it as I would if I was starting all over again from scratch. Alright, so we are dicing our red bell peppers and the little pieces of green that I have here before I get to the full green one. And I like to dice it because it's easier for this recipe. Sometimes I like to slice it. Sometimes I like it chunky, just depends on what I'm cooking. But in this particular one, I like to have it diced. And I don't like it big pieces. And I'm just gonna chop this. Move this to the side. For my potatoes, I put them in the microwave. I've already cleaned them, put them in the microwave, and they're already soft, waiting for me to peel them. And I'm all into trying to make a great meal for my family, but making it less on myself with having to prepare for it. So if I can make it a little bit easier, guys, I am all for that. I hope you guys are having an amazing day today. And if your day is not as amazing as you'd like it to be, I hope this meal with you cooking with me is going to help you to have an amazing day, especially when you finish cooking it and your family just goes on and on about how much they enjoyed it. That always makes us feel good. So hopefully I can help to brighten up your day. If you are having a great day today like me, then I hope it continues to be great for you as well as for myself, because my day has really been going really well. So I'm pretty excited that you are here watching this video and learning how to cook this meal so that you can cook along with me as I prepare this meal. Hopefully I can give you some great tips to help you out for the future. Okay, so I just finished chopping up this. I'm gonna move it to the side. That was my red bell pepper and a little bit of my green one. This is the rest of the green one that I am going to be chopping up. All right. Now guys, one thing that I highly recommend is that you have a sharp knife. I was cutting recently. I sharpened my knife, but my sharpener apparently is no longer working properly because I thought my knife was sharp, and as I proceeded to chop up my vegetables, the knife slipped. It was dull and I almost cut myself. So guys, you don't want that to happen. Make sure your knife is nice and sharp. It's so much better to work with a sharp knife than a dull one. A dull one can really cut you. So of course, I ordered another one and threw that one in the garbage. I mean, it never really did sharpen as well as I needed it to sharpen anyway. But I don't play around when it comes to sharp knives, guys, with dull knives, I should say. I like a knife that's going to get the job done. Okay, and just like that, we're almost done with our green bell peppers. Then we'll move into dicing up our onions. And I'll use my garlic press to press my garlic. So I am going to need some of this garlic and my gravy. Even though I have it already made, I still want to make sure I add a little bit more garlic as well as onions and bell peppers in there. So I like a good taste, guys, so I need to add some more seasoning to it too. And then I'm going to need some for the garlic mashed potatoes as well. Okay, and just like that, we're done with all our bell peppers. So let's go ahead and proceed with our onion. Okay, let's move this to the side. Okay, take that off. Don't need that. All right. Okay, and just like that, our onions are done. That's fabulous. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and garlic press our garlic. So we have 4 cloves here. Well, you know what, guys? My garlic press is not working, and I have several garlic press. That's usually my favorite one, but I do have others that I could use instead. But right now, I'm just going to go ahead and use this knife. I enjoy working my knife, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this and get my garlic all chopped up. Doesn't take long to do. I actually enjoy the smell of garlic. It just smells so good, and it lets you know that a great meal is on the horizon when you smell garlic and fresh bell peppers and fresh onions. Uh-oh. All right, let's pull this back. Okay, and just like that, our garlic is almost done. Let's get this little piece here. Make sure I chop up my garlic well. So I definitely need fine pieces in the garlic mashed potatoes. I definitely don't want any chunky pieces. But I'm also going to be using the garlic powder and the garlic mashed potatoes too. So we'll have both. Okay. Nice and fine. All right. We're going to be using our mix. I'm using a standing mix in my KitchenAid to make my garlic mashed potatoes. If you have a handheld mixer, that will be fine. I like the standing one I have because it's just less time standing there holding it. And besides, I was blessed a couple of years ago when my son actually purchased that one for me as a birthday present. So I really, really, really like it. All right, so now that is done. All right, there it is. Okay, so now that we have all these things done, I'm gonna go ahead and put my gloves on and we will prepare the pork chops. So I'll be right back. Okay guys. So I actually had already rinsed off my pork chops. I'm going to rinse them some more and clean them because I'm going to cut them into halves. Okay. This one might be a little tough to cut in half, but I'll try. All right, great. It worked. Let's put it in here. Some got fat. Nothing I can do with that. I really like this bone sitting here. Okay guys, so I'm going to try to cut this to get this bone out. I don't like a bony pork chop. There we go. Got that. Okay. That will work. Okay. And then this one. Just rinse it again. Clean it up. Let's see. That piece. Probably could use this little piece right here. I'm going to keep that. Okay. And I like to use my plastic chopping boards when I'm working with meat because it's easier to clean. Okay, let's cut this way. This is a nice one. All right. Still working with it. Okay, so now I'm going to start seasoning it up. Okay, so now I'm putting my smoked paprika on it, my adobo seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder, a little bit of oregano. That side is not doing a good job. The bigger side. Here we go. A little parsley, basil leaves, a little bit of salt, not a lot, and of course some pepper. Okay, and now I just kind of want to rub this in, and then I'm going to flip it over and do the exact same thing on the opposite side, guys. Same process. Okay. Same process. Adobo, onion powder, and it don't have to be in the same order, guys. You just want to have the same seasonings on both sides. Smoked paprika, a little parsley, oregano, garlic powder, basil leaves, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. And just as before, I'm going to just rub it in. Okay, now I'm going to take these and put on this board and get my next pieces. This and this, this and this. Okay, same process. The adobo, garlic powder, onion powder, smoked paprika, parsley, oregano, basil leaves, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Then, guys, I want to rub it in just as I did before. Rub it in. Just flip it over. Same process. Okay. Once again, the double salt, seasoning salt. I should say all-purpose seasoning. Guys, it really doesn't say seasoning salt. Okay, so a little bit of garlic, a little bit of onion powder, smoked paprika, oregano, parsley, basil leaves, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of pepper. Same process, I just want to rub it in. Alright, now that I have that done, guys, I'm actually ready to turn my skillet on and put some infused garlic olive oil in there to fry my pork chops on both sides. Okay, so I am getting ready to put our pork chops into the pan. Okay. I'm just basically browning my pork chops. So it's browning. I'm going to go ahead and add some half and half to my gravy. A little bit of chicken stock. And I am doing pork chops. Just over a little bit more. Okay. Let me get some of my onions and bell peppers and add that. Into the pot. Some of my garlic. This is frying nicely. I'm going to add a little bit more of this infused garlic olive oil. A little bit more. All right. I may have to add a little bit more kitchen bouquet into my brown gravy because it's not as brown as I would like it to be. So I think I'm going to go ahead and I'll add some kitchen bouquet to that. Okay, and here's my kitchen bouquet. Just a little bit because I want it a little bit more brown out. So if it's not as brown as you want it, you can always add some kitchen bouquet. That is a browning seasoning. All right, definitely browning some. I think I wanted a little bit more brown, so I'm gonna add a little bit more. There we go. You don't want to add too much at one time because you don't want it like brown. You want it brown, but not, you might not want it that dark. Just add a little bit at a time and then watch the consistency of the color. That'll let you know. Because once you add that half and half or heavy whipping cream, it's definitely going to lighten it up some. I just like mine a little browner than it was. Okay, so now I'm ready to take this. almost ready to put this into the pot. And guys, you can add mushrooms to this. That really helps with the flavoring and make it even more tasty. You can even add spinach to it. But today, I'm not adding spinach or mushrooms to it. I just have my fresh seasoning that I have. Okay. Just over this a little bit more. You guys can see a little bit better. Take it straight into the pot. And all of this that you see that's left behind, guys, that is the seasoning that I will be putting into this pan, into this pot, once it's done. So let me get the rest of the pork chops. Put them in here. All of that is what helps to make your food taste good. All right. I have my heat at 6. Just like a medium heat. Okay. And if you need to thicken it up some, like mine's gonna need to be thickened up some, then you can use some cornstarch mixed with either water or mixed with chicken broth, which I'm gonna mix mine with some chicken broth in just a moment. So I don't need a whole bunch. I just want to thicken it up a little bit. So I'm going to take maybe a tablespoon of cornstarch and just a little bit of this. I'm going to reduce my heat under my gravy. I'm just going to mix it up like this, guys. And the good part about when you use the cornstarch in water or some type of broth, it starts to thicken up pretty quickly. Okay. All right. Put that in there. And it a little bit thicker than it was. It's starting to thicken up already. Alright. This is going to be really good over our garlic mashed potatoes, because I like brown gravy over garlic mashed potatoes, and so does my family. So that's going to be scrumptious. In the meantime, go ahead and flip these pork chops over again. Well, actually, this will be our first flip with this one, this batch. And I'm also going to add a little bit more of infused olive oil to it to keep it from sticking at the bottom. Oops, wrong thing. And I'm going to turn on my heat for my gravy. That is looking really nicely. Now I still need to add some more seasoning, dry seasoning to it, because I haven't done that yet. But I want to have a little taste first. See what I'm working with. Always good to taste your food, guys, as you're cooking. So if there's anything you need to add in it, you'll catch it early on. Let's see. Some small gravy. Wow, that's really good. That is really good. So before I froze it the last time, I seasoned it up. And I think it really helped because those seasonings are marinated nicely together. I just added some fresh, I just added the other fresh vegetables to it to give it a more fresher taste. But it tastes really good already. Yeah, almost done with our pork chops, guys. Almost done. Then I'll be adding this into the pot. Then I'll be moving on into my corn on the cob because I'm just going to boil that on the stove. And then I'll move into my garlic mashed potatoes. So we're still not finished yet, guys, but hey, we are well on our way. Goodness, that is smelling fantastic. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. I'm going to put the remaining of the pork chops into the pot. Oh my goodness, look at all of this seasoning, guys. Look at that, all that seasoning. Let me show you what I'm going to do with that. Let's scrape this. I'm going to take this and pour all that into the pot, guys. Look at that. It's a lot of flavoring right there. You don't want to lose that. All right. Now I'm just going to stir it up. So I have some sitting on top. Oops. Gotta try not to stir in a wild manner. Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm going to reduce the heat down to about 2 and cover it. I'm just going to clean up this mess. And let that go. Okay guys, so I already put my water on the boil for my corn on the cob. Add a little bit of salt to it. And I'm gonna walk over and check on our pork chops and gravy. That's coming along really nicely. It smells really good. Guys, one thing I do for sure is to clean up as I go. And that way, when I do it that way, when I'm actually done cooking, I don't have all of that left to do. So it makes it easier. So I'm going to go ahead and I have the long corn on the cob. So I'm just basically going to cut them in half. I'm going to cut them in half. Yeah. Yes, cut them in half. Go. Sit them in here. Okay. That's one. Guys, you have to be careful when you are cutting this corn on the cob with these knives. That's why it's important to have a sharp knife, not a dull one. You can really hurt yourself with a dull one trying to do this. Oh my goodness, it's just splashing. All right, get this little piece off. Well, guess I'll finish this, then I'll get to that. Okay. Here we go. Okay. These little pieces I missed. Okay. Now I'm going to walk it over and put it into the pot. Make sure you guys can see me really well. And I'm just gonna let it boil. And then once it finishes boiling, I am going to butter it. Okay guys, let's look at our pork chops and brown gravy. That's looking really nice. It's looking good. I've tasted it, so it tastes really well. And I'm just waiting on this to boil. So in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and move over to our mashed potato station. Okay guys, we are finally at our last station, which is our garlic mashed potato station. So we are getting ready to skin these and get started. Okay, so I just got my potato peeler. It's a lot more safer than using that knife. Getting stuck between the blades. Cut this potato as well. Make sure all the skins the rice that I put on is parboiled rice, and that is what's boiling, along with our corn on the cob that's still boiling. Sure, our corn on the cob is done. I just haven't walked over to turn the heat off of it yet, but it's fine. I still need to take it out and butter it up and then put it in the pan. In the meantime, I'm going to continue working on our garlic mashed potatoes. This is a lot faster than using that knife anyway. It's safer and it's faster. Two great reasons. to use this as opposed to a knife. Okay, so now that we have our potatoes peeled, this over here. Actually, I can just throw this in the garbage. Alright, didn't realize that I forgot to turn my mic on. Turn it back on. Okay, so hopefully I wasn't too low when I was speaking without it. Okay. I am going to put this in it. Okay. Put that in there. Going to take our butter that's been sitting on the countertop, softening up, and I am going to put this in there. I am going to take our fresh garlic. I'm going to put that in there. I want to put a little bit of garlic powder. And a little bit of onion powder. A little bit of salt. And I forgot my paddle. See this? Just mixing it with this before I turn on my mixer. Okay, let's go ahead, put this down, lock this. And just let it go. This is how it's going to get creamy in this mixer. I'm going to lift it up just a little bit higher to speed. I have it on 4 using my KitchenAid. I'm looking at the consistency. It looks a little thick, so I'm going to turn it down. I'm going to add just a little bit more of this to it, just a heavy whipping cream. So I'm going to start slow. So slowly. And lift up my speed a little bit more. It's just pulling together. So guys, depending on how thick or how thin you like your mashed potatoes determines how much heavy whipping cream you want to put in it. If you want it to be thinner, then you add more heavy whipping cream. But if you want it to be thicker, then you add less. Start right here. Undo this. Get my paddle. The consistency look good. Pull it off the side. Okay. I need to get a spoon so I can have a little taste to see what else I need to add to it. Okay. Have a little taste. Use a little bit more salt. And I'm going to add a little bit more pepper. I'll add some pepper. I forgot to do this. Okay, maybe just a little bit more the pink salt. Okay. Looking good. So while it's going to do that, I'm going to go get another spoon and try again. Okay. All right. Let's try it out again. It's good, but I still think I need a little bit more garlic powder. So it's getting there, guys. It's not there yet. Maybe a little bit more. Oops. Salt. I think I'm going to add a little bit more heavy whipping cream. Hopefully that will be it. We shall see. Lock it. Put it on low. Alright, I can speed it up a little bit more. So it's to 6, level 6. Alright. Right now I'm gonna bring it down. Okay. Of course, I'm going to do the side some to make sure that's all mixed up well. Let's let it go. Once more, lock it, put on 4. Okay, down to 0, unlock it. Okay, let's see what we have here. I like the consistency. Okay, so let's try it out now. Yes, perfect. This is the taste I'm looking for. That's really good. Alright, so now I'm going to put it into a container. I'm going to put some parsley on it, and then we will be ready to look at our entire meal, and then we'll be ready for the taste test. Okay guys, so we are finally done with our meal. Here is our gravy with our pork chops right here. I told you guys I fixed some rice for those that didn't want the garlic mashed potatoes. There's the rice. Here is our garlic mashed potatoes. And guys, there is our salad. If you can see it, I hope you can. Yes, you can. And then here is our corn on the cob, guys. So now I am ready to plate it, and then we are going to have the final test, and then we're ready to say grace. Great. All right. So excited. Can't wait. Okay, guys, we are finally done with our meal. We have prepared it. Let me show you what it looks like. So there is our pork chop with our brown gravy and our mashed potatoes, our garlic mashed potatoes. Oh, there's our corn on the cob. There is our lettuce and tomatoes and cucumber salad with ranch. So guys, that is romaine lettuce and iceberg lettuce. I tell you, this meal was so worth it. It smells absolutely amazing, guys. Okay, so at this time, before I can partake in this meal, I am going to say grace. Father God, in the name of Jesus, help this food to nourish my body, Lord. Help it to nourish the bodies of my family members. Bless this meal, Father God. Please allow a meal for those who have not received one. Lord, help my viewers to be able to prepare this delicious meal for their families. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Amen. All right, guys, let's see what we have here. Let's try mashed potatoes first. That is absolutely splendid. Let's try our pork chop. Just pick it up and bite into it. And guys, if you're not a person that eat pork chops, you can prepare this meal with chicken or beef, whatever meat you decide. But let me tell you, these pork chops are tasting really good. Okay, let's try our salad. And our corn on the cob. Guys, that is absolutely scrumptious. That is so great. Guys, if this is your first time visiting my channel, thank you so very much for coming to the channel of Cooking with a Twist of Fate with Sabrina Bright. It's me. And seeing all the wonderful things that I have going on. I truly hope that you've enjoyed cooking this meal along with me. If you haven't subscribed, I suggest that you hit that subscribe button and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell. Also, if you like this video, take a moment and put that you like this video, guys, and comments. It would be great to have some comments. One of the comments that I ask is, what is your favorite way to prepare pork chops? If pork chops is not your thing, then hey, you can tell me that, and tell me maybe it's chicken is your thing, and possibly tell me the way you enjoy preparing chicken. To my subscribers that's been hanging in here with Sabrina Bright and Cooking with a Twist of Fate, thank you so very much. Thank you for trusting in my cooking and joining my channel and just seeing all the things I am doing. I really, really appreciate you. So guys, I am going to say goodbye. God bless. Have a great day and see you next time. Bye.